Hey guys, what is going on? Pickle Powerr here. Today I'm bringing you the second episode of our evil playthrough of Hogwarts Legacy. In the last episode, all we really did was go through the beginning sections, do the little bit of tutorial stuff, a few cutscenes that glitched out and couldn't really put them in the video. Oops. Hopefully I fixed that. I don't know. We'll find out. So anyway, without further ado, let's get into this episode. Let's see whose lives we can ruin today. So, we have to go meet Professor Weasley at the top of the stairs. What's going on, Professor?
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a fifth year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind.
Fall behind,
especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success.
Cool story, bro.
Here you are.
That's a lot of litter.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a fifth year.
Alright, we got this.
You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Okay.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
You learned it
Perhaps
tracks.
seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test.
Yay for more slow stuff.
This way.
Okay. Unless anything cool or important actually happens here, I may just put this
would have
as a
appreciated
cut
something
or a
like the
speed
field
up, who
guide when I
knows.
was
So I think it goes without saying, but I think we're going to do all of Sallow's quest line there because you get all the curses for it, and that's something that I plan on using. All of the tutorial stuff is so annoying, so I might just cut out a lot of it, who knows.
That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today.
I have to
And
defend
I'd
against
like
myself.
to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
Okay. Thank you, Professor.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
You did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
Yeah.
We
First
did
evil
take a
thing
bit
is we
of a
can
detour on the way
go
here.
against
Ended up
what's his
exploring
balls.
some ruins, and I shouldn't say
Fig.
more.
Exploring ruins? Well, I presume Professor Fig has his reasons for keeping the details to himself for now. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Truth.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you.
Can we just skip the details and get into the game? That'd be pretty cool.
Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
Cool. Let's go to Hogsmeade. I have to talk to you first.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you and Professor Weasley talking about...
Yep.
Exploring
100%.
ruins?
You are correct. It was nothing.
Yes, sir. But I didn't tell her anything else about our travels here. I will say, I think she suspects we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes,
Oh,
well,
she's smart.
Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now.
Was it
We
though?
don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between
My
us.
green screen's a little bit
Understood,
funky
Professor.
over here.
Good. Now,
My
as
bad.
capable as you are,
Sorry.
I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look. The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket.
Okay,
For
you
now,
do that.
focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
Oh, I get to screw you over.
Hello.
Beautiful.
I don't believe we've met.
Oh, hello.
My
I'm
first
Lenora.
actual evil act.
Pardon me if I seem a little distracted at the moment. Everyone thinks I'm utterly balmy. Samantha thinks I'm potty. But it's this painting.
You're a potty.
I never noticed it before.
You're
If
a
I know
potty head.
Hogwarts, and I do, an empty frame doesn't appear for no reason. There's something more to this.
If I have the time, I may look. Could be intriguing.
I've been racking my brains long enough. I hope you'll have better luck than I have.
I will. I'm smarter than you.
Lumos.
Do come and find me if you
So you use
That
Lumos
spot
in this,
must be a clue.
and then
I
you
should
go
look
over to
around
where
in
that
case it's
spot
nearby.
is, and there will be a butterfly. Or a moth, I guess.
Let's
you
get
get
you
the
back
moth.
to your frame, little moth.
And then you run to the run to the picture frame. Stop
I knew
Lumos.
there was a connection. I should tell Lenora that I solved the puzzle of that empty frame.
And now our first evil act is about to be underway. Ha 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 ha.
Lenora, I solved the mystery of that painting.
You did? How?
I'm not telling.
I'm afraid I can't tell you, Lenora.
Surely you jest.
Nope.
You should have worked it out on your own.
You have nerve. Especially since I'm the one who told you about it in the first place. Imagine solving a riddle that I mentioned and then not telling me the answer.
Yep.
Is that all you've got?
Levioso!
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces on your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it.
Yep.
Now, you may be
100%.
asking yourself how an old
No doubt,
woman
no doubt,
like
no doubt,
me
no doubt.
single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge.
Strength and integrity. You are KSI.
To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Okay. Let's do it. Let's get her done. Beep, 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 beep. Bam. Got it. Leviosa.
Levioso!
Just swish and flick. I know that's Wingardium Leviosa, but same shit, different pile.
Now, let's try something a little larger.
Your mom. Got him. Oh, good God.
Let us begin with the basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember,
Levioso!
it's good. Now, well done.
Levioso! 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 Levioso!
Beat him up. Okay, I'm done.
Very good. But the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two.
Okay, let me screw him up.
Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now,
Bonjour, comment ça va?
I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
Levioso!
Lucky.
Nothing lucky about it.
This can't be your first duel.
Let's just say I'm a quick learner.
Well, I guess I used Stupefy where I was
Leviosa.
supposed
Only all of my students for this adept.
to. Yay! A flawless victory.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
Stupid grin.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Slytherin.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom
Another
duel
stifled
is
yawn.
one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Not really.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments.
Cool.
All right, that's enough spectacle.
Nice work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? Felt more like I was dueling an expert.
You were.
Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
Nope. Had my share where fair it was.
I've
Fair
dueled
share.
enough. Consider yourself lucky I held back.
Ooh,
Fair
cocky.
You owe me an honest duel when you aren't. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Let me do it. Sounds intriguing.
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then.
Beautiful.
Whether it's joining a secret dueling club or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance. If you're interested. Till next time.
Okay, I'm just gonna do a quick cut to wherever the next major thing is. You don't need to see me walk around Hogwarts, so see you guys in a second.
Professor
Okay,
Murphy
here we
has to
are.
go a bit. We sometimes have to remind him to finish the lesson.
Time for the next class. Learn some Accio. Accio Firebolt.
Here. Behind you. There is an open seat here.
Okay.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Nope.
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work, but I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember
Good
how
one.
to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Yay, Accio.
Accio!
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me.
Okay.
I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right? So why don't we have our newest student start us off?
Okay.
Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and... Very good! Now, excellent control there. That's it!
There we go. A perfect score.
Very good! Points to Slytherin. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up.
Okay.
You'll be the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Clear.
Yes, sir.
Let us see this.
Okay.
There we go.
Let's do this again.
Accio!
Very good.
Here we go. Phew.
Good job, Onai.
Well done. Be sharp.
Let's see what you got. So I need to get this to win, otherwise it's a tie. Got it.
Yes!
Accio.
And I win. That's how it's done,
Perfect
Miss
score.
Nazi.
Remarkable.
The trick is to let it out when it's about halfway down the orange.
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
Okay, let's go.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Let us see this. There we go.
No, middle one.
Accio.
Excellent control there.
Thank you.
Watch this. Phew.
Well, too far, I think. Oh.
Quite impressive.
Oh, just barely
Be
made her.
sharp.
Like, what is that?
That is how it's done.
Okay. We'll wait for the bottom one to be just starting to go.
Accio.
Oh, okay. Well, I still won, so I don't care. Not a perfect one this time. Oh well.
Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Good game back there. I must admit, I think I underestimated you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
Okay. Holding my own.
Thank you, but I've been holding my own.
I appreciate your confidence. I transferred here from Wagadu just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
Cool.
Well, it's been nice talking and competing with you.
And with you.
Thank you. Come again.
I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Let's go. There we go.
Of course. A word, if you would.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? You did well, managing to best as gifted a student as Miss Onai.
Thank you, Professor. I enjoyed the match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Well, I guess I'm going to make my way over to Crust Ones, and I will see you guys in a second. Alright, here we are. Time to continue.
Sebastian told me to see you about a club.
If Sebastian vouches for you, that's all I need to know.
Cool.
I coordinate duels for Crossed Ones. A dueling club of sorts. It's invitation only, so you must have really impressed Sebastian.
I did take him
I
down
seem
a
to have a
peg.
knack for dueling.
Then you've come to the right place.
How does cross wands work exactly?
You show up, I match you with other duelists, and whoever is still standing in the end wins. It's our way of determining the school's greatest duelist once and for all. And to liven things up, the winner is awarded a prize. Interested?
Of course I am. I'll join your club.
Of course. Dueling's an entertaining pastime.
I agree. Besides, in crossed ones, you can duel with a partner if you like. Your first time I'll pair you with Sebastian. Next time, you'll need to bring a partner along, or duel alone. So, care to step into the ring?
Cool.
Get me in the ring.
Spectacular! Let the fireworks begin!
Pew 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 pew. Pew 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 pew.
We'll make you regret signing up.
Oh, shush. Yeah.
Confringo!
Levioso! Protego! Come on!
Expulso!
Stupid one!
Beat you up here. Do it again. Can't wait till that does damage.
Expulso!
Stupid one!
I don't know if you guys know, but Stupefy also breaks through all their damages or their barriers.
Protego! Stupid one! Levioso! Accio!
Come back here.
Confringo!
Way to get shreked.
What to do?
And that's how you beat up a couple people.
Nice work. Sebastian wasn't wrong
Yep,
about you.
that's how you do it.
There's strong
One,
competition
two.
ahead, but keep this up and you could be the next school champion.
Brilliant. Count me in.
I shall. Now, it takes time to organise these duels, but check with me later. I may have something lined up for you. Again, congratulations on your first Crossed Ones victory. Well fought.
Thanks, bud.
Hope to see you back here again.
Okay. Now... Where are we headed? Here. No, that's a side quest. Is it this one? It's that one, okay. Oh, Weasley after class. Okay. I'll see you guys there in a second. Okay, here we are at our next thing. Let's get going.
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
Goodbye, Deke.
Ah, there you are. I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit during your brief detour near... what was it you said? Some ruins? I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
Nope.
Have you and Professor Fig not discussed my training?
He continues to be reticent about the details, mentioning only a few spells. Revelio, was it? And Lumos?
That's correct, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
What? More work?
I'm not sure I have time for extra assignments, Professor.
You shall find the time. You'd be astonished to know just how much you don't know. In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one.
You
now,
suck.
Regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand. You've managed your
wonder what
classes
wand I should
well
choose.
with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
I'm ready to go.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings.
Okay.
Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai.
Sallow.
I've noticed you spending time with them.
I'd like to go with Sebastian.
Glad to hear it. Mr. Sallow is a capable young wizard, and he knows the area. He'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can. Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
Okay. Let's go to Professor Ronan, I guess. If y'all want to read that, you have that long to pause the video and read it.
You have a new spell to teach me, Professor.
Indeed I do, and an exceedingly useful one at that. The mending charm, Reparo. Fixes things right up, makes a broken object good as new in the blink of an eye.
It seems as if that might come in handy.
More frequently than one would imagine. As Professor Weasley mentioned, I am not the only one who will be teaching you spells outside of class in an effort to catch you up with your peers.
Okay.
A number of your professors have agreed to do so as well, but first, each shall ask that you complete a few preliminary tasks to hone your magic. I have arranged some for today. See them through and then report back to me. We will have you casting Reparo in no time.
I'm just looking over at the recording to make sure it's all good. I'll complete the tasks.
I'll start on the task right away, Professor.
Collect the flying pages near a broken statue.
This is the right area. I wonder where the flying page is.
Oh, there you are.
Accio! Got it.
Collect flying pages in the defense against the Dark Arts Tower.
A flying page must be around here somewhere.
Got it. Now teach me my spell, boy.
I trust the preliminary tasks weren't too much trouble.
I completed the assignments, Professor.
Marvelous. You clearly know your way around basic charms. Let us give the old mending charm a try then, shall we? Remember to be deliberate in your enunciation and movements. I want to see some vigor. Now, wand at the ready.
Yes, sir.
Remember, your wand is a
this is the
conduit
first one
of
that
your
changes
magic.
it up. With one button, one time. Reparo. Wow.
That's it. Very good. If you would like to practice mending something, have a go with that broken statue in the alcove by the water. It allegedly symbolized heartbreak. Perhaps a
Revelio.
lover thought it too accurate and lashed out.
Levioso.
Let's go collect that. So I'm done here. Time to go to Sebastian. Okay, see you guys there. Alright, here we are. Hi,
Well,
Sebastian.
Fancy meeting you here.
Let's go.
Hello, Sebastian.
Hello.
Ah,
Hi.
my new charge. I'm told you're in dire need of supplies, and I'm to accompany you to Hogsmeade for them.
Yep.
Is this your first foray into the village?
Yep,
It is. I haven't left the castle since I arrived.
Oh.
Well, I
Get
shall
some good
endeavour
neck
to be
breaking
the
in
very
there.
best of guides, then. Hogsmeade's a charming little place. Self-contained, too. We should be able to find you everything that you need. Shall we?
Okay, let's go. This is a very mediocre run there.
Spend a lot
Nothing
of
is
time
ever said or
potentially.
done, actually, so I'm just going to
Just enough
skip
to
till
keep
we
you
get there.
well-rounded. Honestly, if one could bottle the magic of this place. I don't know if it's the shops or the people, but there's just something about Hogsmeade. We all flock
So
to it
pretty.
like moths to a flame.
Imagine having to do the shingles on these roofs. I guess it's a lot easier with magic, but IRL. That would be super difficult.
So how would you like to do this? Weasley told me you had a list of things to get. A wand and some other bits.
Yes. Dittany seeds, some spellcrafts, and some potion recipes.
Perfect. Can't wait to see what you do with the new wand. And a short list gives you plenty of time to poke around the village. I just have to pop into a shop to find something for my sister. Let's meet up in the town circle when you're finished.
Okay, guys, we're gonna end this one off. I think it's been long enough. Remember, if you liked this one, like it, subscribe, and let's continue on. Do a few more evil things in the next one. You know, we're starting to actually open up into more of the regular game, not just, you know, all this side stuff that every big game has at the beginning. So until then, goodbye. See ya. Okay, bye now. Evil.